Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
TFG Interviews is an IVM production, and you can also check out their other awesome shows like The Seen and the Unseen, hosted by Amit Verma, where he discusses topics related to economic policies and its impact on our society.
You're listening to TFG Interviews.
Hey everyone, it's a lazy Monday morning, but don't expect us to be lazy because here we are in the studio. We've got for you something very interesting. TFG Interviews always keeps getting you sports personalities, and today is even more special because it's a pair that we'll be talking about. It's the badminton sport, and what's more interesting is, it's a kind of a love story that we'll be, dwelling upon, and Siju is joining us. Siju, whom have we got here?
Yeah, well, I think it's a great introduction. I mean, that's the best part of the way you can introduce them. Because when I was in Hyderabad, I mean, before I could travel, plan the trip, I had these couple in mind and said, okay, let's have a cheeky conversation with them, like how badminton helped them fall in love with each other, and now they're going strong and still involved with the sport as well. So
it's love at the badminton court, is it?
Yes. which got over, and now they're married. It's Arun Vishnu and his wife Arundhati.
All right.
And it's like a great combination between a Mallu and a Maharashtrian. Who are who are settled in Hyderabad for badminton. So didn't get much more better than that. And since, just like Kevin mentioned, since it's a lazy Monday, we didn't want to, get you overdosed with more, lined up of badminton interviews, because I was in Hyderabad and I've got quite few. Hope you are the first one that went out before the weekend with Pranav and Siki. But here is a fun, relaxed podcast for you, where I talked to both of them, asking them about how they started off their badminton journey and how it helped them fall in love with each other. Then a serious bit that we talk about is if you've been following the Indian badminton scene, or in case if you're following the fan garage, you should be updated that there were a lot of in the recent past, visa issues. I think Kevin, even you were aware of this, right?
Right.
So I speak to these two about it, like how can one find a solution, and even they. In fact, these two also share a bit of what they had faced while they are playing days. Now both of them currently focusing on coaching the junior level, which is a great thing because
nice.
I think, because it's something that they're giving back to the sport, and also players growing up who have looked up to them and now they've been coached under them. So it's great, right? Nothing will get better than that. So about that, and towards the end, I have a fun segment with them, husband and wife, so I had to have some bit of fun towards the end. So I won't reveal much. I think it's better we hear it from them.
Yeah.
Now, tell us in brief or in elaborate, if you want to, about your playing careers. So we start with Arundhati first.
Yeah, I started playing. I am from Nagpur basically, and I have started playing badminton at the age of 10. I was an athlete before. My father was an athlete. My sister plays cricket now, so we have a full sports family background. So I started with athletics, then slowly I've gained interest in badminton. Then I started taking coaching classes in Nagpur. Then I started winning district, state, and then national All India circuit. Then at the age of 16, I came to Gopi sir picked me, and he asked me to join his academy. Then I was like, okay, and I came back to Hyderabad at the age of 16. And since then, I'm here. I was junior number 1 and senior number 1 as well. So when won a lot of tournaments, I won some international challenges. I won in Bahrain. And then I've represented India in Asian Games. So that's it. And continuing and slowly getting into the coaching part.
Arun?
Okay, I started at the age of 12 at Calicut with coach A. Nazar. I didn't have my family, no one used to be in sports. So
That's really,
maybe,
because sorry to interrupt, because I come from Kozhikode, it has to be something.
no one was there. I am the first one. And maybe my first national title was Junior Nationals with Aparna Varman. We continued the partnership from there,
Right.
and we played 8 nationals, in which the first 3 we lost, and next 5 we have won. In international tournaments, we have won first Syed Modi GP, and Bahrain Series Challenge, and some more challenge and series. And in doubles, I won a nationals with Tarun, and I have represented in Asian Games, World Championship, Thomas Cup, Sudirman Cup. Yeah.
So how was your
And now I have shifted to coaching for last 1 year. Yes.
Now, so how is it like when you come into the coaching panel and when you sit back and look back at your playing career? What do you think about it, and seeing the current scenario of Indian badminton? What do you think?
Actually, when I was playing at the juniors, maybe the competition and the number of players was less compared to what. So, and competition also today, I think from first round itself, the quality of matches are quite high. So, and in each place there is an academy. I think in Hyderabad and Bangalore, so too many academies. So, which is too many Indonesian coaches. In almost all over India, there are many Indonesian coaches who are working here. So the quality has gone high, and somewhere the ex-players has also shifted to coaching, which was, I think, not the case before. Only some of them, like Kopi sir, Praga sir, only some were involved in coaching before, but most of the ex-players are shifting to coaching now. I think which we will see soon a better result, which will generate a better result in Indian badminton.
Now, you had a recent stint in Chennai. You were with the junior team over there playing the junior nationals. Share a bit of experience about that, seeing the youngsters grab all the medals, the trophies. How was it to be their coach?
Okay. Obviously, I think some of the players, the standard is a bit higher. So they are supposed to win those titles.
Right.
And as a coach, I feel happy for them. And I think winning nationals is one thing, but I think winning a medal in a Junior Asian Badminton Championship or Junior World Championship, I think that is more important than winning nationals.
Now, how did the Nagpur meet the Kerala? I mean, I have to ask this question because I'm here for that. So, tell us how you all came about together, because singles and doubles player one, and it's, I think what we spoke off the record was, some of the best 2 people have come from Kerala and from Maharashtra. So how did that happen?
I came here in 2006 and you?
2008.
Yeah. So, and we used to have so many camps here.
Right.
So, we were a campmate, and somehow we clicked. It's been 6 years now. So, we fell in love, and because we used to stay here together.
Right.
So that's how it happened, and slowly, we actually, to be specific, it happened in Asian Games. We were part of the team.
Right.
So somehow we liked, and we just clicked, and then going strong.
Which is very great. So, is it a good thing to have badminton two people in the same sport playing? Is it a good advantage that you all share the same rapport and the same sport?
I think it's a good thing, because we understand each other more, and we know practice sessions. So prepare for a match, so we understand all the things. So
it's a good level of
yes.
understanding we have. So whatever
What
we
is
have
record?
ups and downs
Correct.
and on code, off code, so we can understand. So that's the thing. It's because we belong to the same background. We have the same background. So the understanding is the main thing. So that's it.
So if Arundhati was a doubles player, would we see you all together, you all both playing together?
I still give him an offer, I still ask him to play with me, but I don't know, he's not playing with me.
Why is that so rude?
No, we end up fighting.
Oh yeah, lot of all good we cannot play together.
Yes.
I think it's something common between couples, because I asked the question to Siki, why not pair up with Sumit, and she said the same thing. They think,
there we don't have understanding.
On court we don't have understanding.
So is it there a competition that I am better, you're the better? So is that judgment coming into the picture, or what is it?
I don't know why, but it never worked out.
Yeah. We can try.
I think I should give it a try. Probably if you be a player.
He's not totally coaching thing, no.
So was coaching always on your mind, Arun?
While playing?
Yeah, when you were playing, you had thought once when I end it, so probably I'll be...
Actually, after playing, I surely wanted to be part of coaching. And I have interest in coaching, so I think I am enjoying what I am doing right now, which is, I think, more important. Yes, and of course, Gopi sir set target, so it keeps me motivated.
So now when you're coaching, you're starting, even coaching, you will be starting from scratch, right? I mean, you won't be able to get the first stint itself going into the team. So you're starting at the grassroots level with the juniors. So what are the exact things that you look for in juniors, or how do you approach them saying that, okay, this is wrong, this is right, this is how it should be? How is the rapport between you as a coach and them as a player? Because you've just come out of playing. And
I think they all know me when I was playing. So
does that help a lot?
Yeah, that really helps. So, and where I have to be strict, I have to be strict. And they know on court, I am a coach, but off court, I am very friendly with them. And also, becoming too friendly with them off court also is not good.
Right.
Because that affect, when they are on court also, they take me lightly. So I have to keep some distance in that regard. I think present players are good. They are working really hard. And yes, they want to achieve something. So I think sooner or later we can see good result in junior level, and also when they go to seniors, they perform well.
Arundhati, your take on the coaching bit?
I'm right now. I am just helping the younger generation here,
right?
Which is 12,
which is 11, 12 years. They're just
like
coming
beginners.
up. Like they're not beginners, but
like.
See here at me. They're not beginners, but they're under 13, under 15 batch. So it's pretty good. I just want to give it back whatever the badminton has given me, and whatever I have learned and whatever I have achieved, I want my students or my this younger generation to achieve more than me anyway. And whatever I have learned, I give them. And they're pretty good, Right now, the competition when I was 16, that age, the competition was not this much, But right now, you go for All India tournament. From qualifying rounds, there are so much competition. Matlab 3 game, everybody at the same standard. So you asked the first question to Arun, I wanted to give that answer because the competition level is so high right now, and coming generation, in coming years, I think the badminton is going to stand outstanding, it's going to stand out. And right now, as the coaching part, I am pretty much enjoying it, and I'm playing as well.
Right.
So, I'm pretty much enjoying it. The kids are really good. I mean, kids too. They're kids. Sometimes they listen that it's really tough to handle these kids, but it's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you mentioned the competition, the level of competition. So are you happy that you're not part of this generation?
No. We are happy that competition is, this much, because when we were playing, I was playing singles. Till quarterfinals, nothing. Aram se you can go quarters, semis, or in all India level. But right now, first qualifying round, se mara-mari hota hai wahan pe. So I'm really, proud that I'm a badminton player.
Now, we see, coming a bit of probably a negative bit, we see in the recent past, maybe it was there even in the past, but probably nobody stood out or spoke about it. But recently, we see a lot of visa issues for players, where they literally they themselves have to come out and put it on social media and say, appeal to the ones who can do it and go for it. So, when you all are players, you'll travel a lot. And every week there's a tournament. When I look at the schedule, I'm like, I go bonkers looking at them, so I can imagine what you all go through. So, this problem shouldn't have arisen in the first place, but how do you look at it? Because you yourself have to put it out there, tell the people, tell the world that, hey, you know what, my visa is stuck, I can't play, and unfortunately Samir couldn't play at Canada. So, how do you look at these things? Do you think who should be the one responsible? Do you think Federation should take a keen, interest in all of this?
This problem has been for a long time. We suffered a lot. Just now it has come. These players have put it on social media. So that's why. But this problem is too much, because we always have to go ourselves and handle the visa things, which is very lengthy process and pretty difficult, and it takes time and we have to call so many people. But I think there should be somebody to take the responsibility for it. I feel so.
So are you looking at the reason I'm saying the Federation, because BAI is appointed to take care of their players, Yes, badminton at the end of the day would be an individual sport, but you cannot just let loose and let go of your players. That's why I specified, should the Federation look at it, because you tweeted out directly to Susma Shura. That's when you are thinking about yourself, like, oh, why do I have to come into a situation like this? So, since you mentioned it's been going on for a long time, have you ever missed out any tournaments like that? Because of visa issues?
There was. Yeah, I have missed out one or two, but But there was a big difficulty to get a visa, like a Russian visa, this Canada, US.
So there is no body where you all could go and complain about it or talk about it?
Actually, we players have to individually go and do it. So association also cannot do much. It will take their own time. Only thing association can do is maybe request to the embassy. Yes, only that can be done. Otherwise, players have to go personally and apply for.
No, but there will be solution for this, and they have to look into this matter as well, I feel so.
Yeah, because when you look at the new crop of players, there are just too many players at the moment, which is a great thing for badminton, but I hope
too many players and too many tournaments. So.
Yeah, too many tournaments as well. I hope, nothing like an off-court situation like this that shouldn't put the confidence level down, saying that.
Yes.
So all of that.
No, while practicing also, all this will be in the back of their mind.
Yeah. Right.
My visa is not done. They'll be under pressure. Like they won't be able to focus 100% on their practice also. Because back of their mind, they have all this tension, visa. So it is not good.
So you all do agree that there should be one body where the players can approach. Can the players form something? Probably the ex-players. Something like that?
You need contacts,
Yes.
You need contacts. It's a big responsibility. And the person should have all these contacts.
Right.
Yeah, because we have to go through normal visa things, I think for players, for not only badminton, but for the sports only, they should have something for like sports quota or, that body form for the sports. I feel so. So that will make little easier. Because normally what we do is we go normal, whatever all the people does. So, but if you have specific body for sports. So I think that would be a little bit easier.
Okay. Coming back to the fun part of badminton now. Let's talk about PBL. Something that excites everyone these days, right? Because it's a league format. You see the big names under one roof. So after the IBL got done in 2013, and a lot of problems going on, did you all think that it would be, we would continue with the league, or you all think, okay, it was dead now, it was over, it won't be happening?
I think I thought it will continue because whatever issue was there was between association and the organizers.
Right.
So they have cancelled their contract and started new league. And I think now the control of the league is with the Badminton Association of India. So, yes.
So, does it excite you all being players just as much, and the fans are excited for a PBL? How do players like you all react to something like a badminton league?
Obviously, everyone will be excited throughout the country. Everyone is watching this league because many top players are playing in the league and gives good exposure to all the Indian players. I would say the rise of Indian badminton, somewhere this league has really helped because this Pranoy, Srikanth, Kash, everyone has got their chances to prove themselves here in front of their home. Against top players, which has really give them confidence. If you see Satvik also, last season Satvik played almost all the matches.
Yeah.
And he's playing good at the international level. Satvik and Chirag, both of them. So it has given that confidence that yes, we also can beat them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now specifically looking at the second season, because I think that was the most special for Arun as coach.
Yes.
And I still remember when we spoke over the phone, you did say that your big aim is, of course, helping Chennai win the title. And I was just happy in the end that worked out in your favor. And so just to share your experience, how was it like to have, you spoke back then as well, but now things have changed. You were the champions. And, to coach teams like players like Adcock couple or a Sindhu in it, many other doubles players. How was it? The whole experience like?
This Chennai Smashers team, the owner Vijay and Gopi sir has helped me get this post. And I was there in the auction to select the team.
Right.
And we had a good team at the auction. So after a team was selected, looking at all the teams, I was quite sure, yes, with this team we can surely win the title. And the coaching part, all of them are top players. So there is no need of much of coaching because they know what they have to do. So it was very easy. I would say it was very easy to keep them all together. We were like a family during that season, and if they needed anything, they were free to ask me, and there were no issues at all during that period. And at the end, yes, we got the result which we had aimed from the beginning.
Right. Now, coming back to being the big stars now in the league and everything, how do you look at the whole season that went about? Because I think the first PBL season was a good success. We did see a number of players, but we also saw a few players that couldn't make it. The second one was even more exciting because it was post-Olympics. Everybody really wanted to see a Sindhu Marin or everyone in action. The best of Denmark over there, the best of Europe. So the whole season has really got even the crowd to badminton. So how do you see this being like one of, a push to Indian badminton as a whole?
Yes, after I think Sindhu's medal in Olympics, the popularity of the sport has gone high. And Marin and Sindhu playing in PBL has helped PBL.
Yeah.
And badminton in India also. Because then the league also got many followers. So it has really helped. And being the post-Olympic, so all the top players are willing to play
Right.
If it was before the Olympics, nobody would have played.
Right. Do you think it was a hectic thing though? A 2-week quick tournament, and then immediately players have to disperse for their respective tournaments, international tournaments.
Actually, around the year there are many tournaments happening,
right.
because only that was
That's
the slot.
period.
Yes, allotted by I think BWF. So they had to do in that period. And if you extend for 1 month, the expense is also higher.
Yeah.
So to reduce the expense, and they had to conduct it in 2 weeks.
Now, looking at having leagues like this, and there are some of our Indian players also has exposure outside, and the recent one being Akshay, who is part of the German Badminton League. So how do you see that as an important aspect in a badminton player's life? Because that's not something we often see. Like football or cricket, we see like often players go out, they represent other clubs, European clubs. So how does that help? Do you think that's a good step to take? And I think if players get a chance, they should go for it.
She was there in league.
I was in Sweden for 2 years.
Okay.
And I played for a club in Stockholm. For 2 seasons I was there. So they made a contract. So
right.
In my contract they give me salary and a few tournaments. 6-7 tournaments, because from September to March there is a Europe season, all the challenge and everything is there. So they will sponsor me for all this tournament. So it's a good contract. I went for it, and I've got a good exposure. Lot of in my league also there was good women singles players. So it was a good exposure. Even not only me, there are a few players, ex-players also. They had been for this. Even Gopi sir was there in Germany.
Right.
Anup Sridhar, Chetan Anand, they have played there, and it's a good exposure to go and play. Not only on court but off court also. You get to know their culture. You just get so much knowledge.
Right.
It's very good. It's a good experience actually to go out there and play for the leagues, because that's how they but outside India there are so many leagues happening in Europe, French league, Germany, everywhere before all these leagues were happening. So they used to call players from outside, just like how we do it. But India's league is one of the expensive one and the highest paid, and it's more popular. It's more popular than any other.
Yeah. Now, since you mentioned that, it's great that you mentioned it. How different is badminton there, and how they go about, and what do you think an Indian badminton can learn? I'm looking at the federation part of it and how you can go about making this more popular. How is it in Sweden?
Oh, Sweden. It's right, but Swedish players are some of them they are good, but the competition level is not very high. Indians are pretty good compared to them, and otherwise it's good. The leagues and all, they have tickets. People come and watch. So the league is for 6 months. Home and away. So we have 8 teams there. So we go all over the Sweden for every weekend. The match is on every Tuesday actually, not weekend, because weekend they just relax. So it's good, and but the football is more popular there basically. So, but otherwise, as a player, it's a good exposure to go. If they call you, definitely you should take that chance. As a country, it's amazing. It's a heaven. And but right now, what Indians are doing,
Indians are much good ahead.
Even the Indian league is pretty popular there in badminton. So it's good thing. People, and they've been calling Indian players to come and play for their clubs. So it's a good thing.
Now we're coming almost to the end, but I have the fun segment remaining. So now, how do you think? How can the sport be more popularized? And now you're a part of the coaching system. You're the senior most now. looking at things, how are things going about, and where do you see badminton heading, probably say 5 years down the line?
5 years down the line, I think there will be much better result in doubles. Obviously, the single players are playing really well. So I hope in 5 years' time, I think doubles can also catch up with singles and perform well at international tournaments. And obviously, if the league continues and if we get more medals outside, the sport will become more popular.
Yeah, your take, anything on that?
I think 5 years down the line, yes, as Arun said, there should be good doubles results. And yeah, the people, and I know they've been working very hard. All the doubles players and coaches are working very hard on it, and definitely the result will come. Right now, it's taking a little time, but that's okay. And as a singles, yeah, there is so much competition is going to really come up, because my kids are also going to come up. Yeah, because you see, every second kid is want to become a badminton player now. If you go outside, what do you want to do? I want to become Saina Nehwal. I want to become Sindhu. So it's a very good thing. Before it was not happening. Cricket is more famous, but right now, yes, badminton has come up. So I think the scenario is going to change, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. So coming to the fun part, and I'll end it with this. So the fun segment, I have a few questions, probably one-liners, just to have a fun bit of enjoy, kind of. So one thing that you like about each other and dislike about each other. Arun, we start with you. Things that you like. Wow.
Like, first I will say dislike.
Okay.
One thing, obviously, what I like about her is she understands me really well. So it becomes easy for me. And dislike, I have to think.
Which is good. Which is good. Yeah. So I'll come back to you if you have it.
Yes.
Yeah, about liking, he's a gentleman. He's he have a good heart, and I love him. Dislike part is
she has it.
No, I will say.
Dislike part is his addiction to his mobile.
Okay.
Oh God, he's so much addicted to it. I've been, he don't even listen if I'm telling Arun, he's okay.
Do you have it, or you're just going to be
I don't have it.
Great, that's good. Well, if not a badminton player, then what? We start with you, Arundhati.
I would be a swimmer.
Swimmer, great.
Maybe I would have been going to become an army officer,
Okay.
or maybe in football. Football player. Yes.
Very cool. So that's more flavored. Favorite pastime, if individual, or what you all like doing together?
I think you can say. I like to read and.
So PlayStation and reading. So I think that's a great combination.
She will read, I will play.
Yeah, it's the same thing, right? I mean, you're addicted to phone, and she's like. So who is the best cook among the both of you? Is she? Yeah.
Yeah, even he
I have to
tries.
survive more.
No, he tries. Yeah, I am. But somehow he helps and he tries.
So has it happened when he cooks, or when you cook? Has it happened that a Maharashtrian and Mallu flavor coincide, and then there's a different taste?
No.
Okay. So who's the boss at home? If I had to ask you to describe badminton in one word, Arundhati.
It's life. Yeah, it is life. We can't. I mean, at least I can't think behind badminton. It's everywhere. It's the one. Yeah.
Arun, same thing.
What we both, where we are right now, is because of the sport.
Yeah.
Whatever we have achieved, whatever where we are right now, is because of badminton.
Great. Any message that you would like to give to the fans or the new fans of badminton who are slowly getting to know about the sport, or the ones who've been there for anything that you would like to say?
I would say keep following badminton. Much better results are going to come in doubles and in singles. So
watch out for doubles.
Yes, watch out for doubles. And you will really enjoy following badminton.
Arundhati, same thing.
Yeah, definitely. The Indian badminton it's on a rise. So really watch out for Indian badminton.
I think after you heard them, I mean, it was really fun, and towards the end, I would like to repeat what Arun said, because it's really important. He coming from being a doubles player, I think every doubles player in the country is been saying this, the message for the fans could be more evident. So I'd like to repeat that, saying that be patient, the results will come, and don't rush into them, give them some time. There are many at the moment in current doubles scene where India has studied. A lot of young players are taking up the sport, taking it seriously, taking India to the international circuit. So, just like he said, be patient, the results will keep coming in, and all you have to do, the fans out there, is support them. So I think that's a great way to end the show probably, and hope you enjoyed these two lovely people talking about their love for each other and also the love for sport. And please follow the TFG Badminton Twitter handle where you get updates about everything Indian badminton. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, you heard from Siju, and that was some interesting conversation. Not often do you get a husband and wife pair playing the sport together, and so much to do, so much to give back from this pair to back to the sport. That was fun to listen to. As Siju mentioned, if you want to wish this pair all the best for all the upcoming tournaments, you can do that via comments. If you're listening to us on YouTube, do like, share, subscribe, do comment. Let us know what you thought about this conversation, this excellent interview that Siju had, and also follow the TFG Badminton handle for all such stories. The story will be up on the website, and along with that, there are always updates and news bits about TFG Badminton, about the badminton in India. So do give it a follow. TFG Badminton is the Twitter handle. And till another interview, see you.
एक्सक्यूज मी भैया, एक्सक्यूज मी.
बोलिए मैडम.
मेन्यू में क्या है?
मेन्यू में सीन अनसीन है, पॉडकास्ट है, ऑन कोर्स है, साइरस है, मेड इन इंडिया, रीडिस्कवरी प्रोजेक्ट, एम्पावरिंग सीरीज, सेक्स वैक्स है, IVM लाइक्स है, सिंप्लीफाइड है, कीपिंग इट क्वियर है, ड्रिंक्स एंड डेस्टिनेशंस है, माय नेबर सकरबर्ग है, और द फैन गराज है. आपको क्या चाहिए?
एक बार रिपीट कर देंगे क्या?
रिपीट नहीं करता हम. आप जाओ IVMpodcast.com पे और सुनो ये सब, या फिर डाउनलोड करो उनका ऐप. सब आपकी उंगलियों पे.